Oh, yes.
Yes.
You know it's a good song.
Yes.
You know it's... Do we ever have lyrics, even? We ever get that far?
You think a trucker already drove off the road?
Like, where he's like, wait, am I having a stroke? He's like, just cleaning out his ears. You could really do a good, what's that, not Thurston Howell, but what was it, Mr. Magoo? Like,
it's Magoo. Tool and Magoo. I can't see anything.
What's the next? Keep you playing, Lou. I'm
still pissed you can't get Tool on iTunes. I mean, I get it from their, like, an artist making a stand.
I think Spotify, too.
Just a I am just a number three. I can't see anything. I keep walking off this building. I keep landing on my feet.
Jim Backus
is the voice of Magoo?
Come on, man. Thurston Howell III.
What?
You didn't know these things?
No,
Is this our age gap right here? Is it happening?
Yeah, I didn't know what you were saying. I thought you were
Jim Backus. Am I crazy? Jim Backus, voice of Mr. Magoo, also, and Thurston Howell III on Gilligan's Island.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah, that's age difference right there.
That's his voice.
It sounded like you were naming old pitchers.
Love you, Hal.
But I like that. I like another. Let's add it to the pile of great voices.
I do a couple of good. Roadhog. Oh my God.
You learn something new every day.
Are out of a cannon today. It is the Bonfire.
I'm jacked up on amphetamines.
I'm Big Joe Oakerson. That is Dan Soder. We're listening to Jim Backus. We're listening to Tool. I'm learning how to sign into the call screen myself. It was all fucked up. When I came in, there was something with the NBA on here, and I X'd it all out. I don't even pay attention to other people's problems.
I was convinced the Yin Yang Twins were in the
I don't know what the fuck was happening in the studio, but it was rolling deep and rolling black. Jeepers Creepers, that was a lot of black people in here.
You stood in front of Christine like you were trying to stop a rebound.
Oh my God! It really had I was playing like remember the bone piano and the Goonies that you had to play. I had to feel like I had to do that with all those huge dicks in the room. If I get the right combination, if I depress the right combination of black dicks, they'd leave.
And Christine was crying, just like the girl in the varsity jacket. I forget her name. Fuck.
Every time I get one wrong, she gets a little bit closer to his dick in her mouth, like Jay, help me.
No, I can't stop. Like a dog with blood, I've got the taste for it.
No, I got the fever.
We had some banh mi before.
Yo, I'm like, what did I eat? Oh yeah, Vietnamese sandwiches.
We were eating food before the show, and I breathed in Sriracha. I can't even say
Sriracha.
Sriracha.
Sriracha. Sherrod Small's own homemade sriracha.
It's delicious. He makes it in a bathtub in his basement, like old Jim.
It's jizz.
It's just jizz.
It's just jizz. Yeah, you aspirated sriracha.
Dude, it was crazy. Christine saw the look of death in my eyes. I thought I was going down.
If I did that, by the way, I'd be like, there's sriracha in my lungs and I'm dying.
Yeah, but you know what? Good news. Monday, you were coming just mentally unraveled.
Because, luckily, since I went to the doctor to find out that I indeed do not have congestive fucking heart failure.
Yay! Let's get a hand in for that. I know we ate dinner on Monday with the crew, and everyone was a little worried about Jay.
Everyone was worried, I bet. I did not look good when I left that dinner. Listen, I'll be honest with you. Still having the same breathing issue, but after all the doctor's appointment, The only medicine I was given was Lexapro.
And?
So it turns out they're pretty sure in a couple weeks when that Lexapro kicks in that I won't be having breathing issues anymore. I think it's in my head. I think I'm getting a little overwhelmed with a bunch of stuff, so I'm just trying to figure it out. I'll be good.
They also gave you a prescription for hugs.
And also a prescription for hugs. No, actually, in fairness, they gave me a steroid prescription for some fluid behind my ear, but I was sick all weekend, so that did not make sense to me. But as far as listening to my lungs and feeling my stuff, she seemed to think there was kind of a ridiculous notion that shortness of breath that I would think I have cancer. So, guys, good news. I probably don't have cancer. Is it official? No.
If we ever
Is that why I'm still having breathing issues? Probably, because I still think I probably do have cancer, but I've done the best I can do, and let's see if the Lexapro works, and we'll be fine. Unraveled, still funny. That's what I always like to think about myself.
I feel like we had a hypochondria arm wrestling match, and you destroyed me.
What is this picture? Who is that?
Okay.
This is Jenny.
Is that a real fan? Is that a real picture? Because the other picture is just...
myself.
The other picture is just... I'm sorry, I get wheeled over, because our fans are the best. Some people say they're going to send pictures, and they don't. This is Jenny?
Yes.
And that's a real picture. Is that the same person who sent the
Monday.
porn? Somebody sent like just a regular old porn picture, too. That's different.
No, let me pull that up for you.
Yeah, Jackson sent us a porn picture, which I appreciate.
This was to make you feel better. Cheer up, Jay.
It did work. By the way, it does make me feel better. I love porn.
What position is that? The chimp?
She's like, you don't like that one? Girl lays on her back and goes hands between. No, I'm okay with that. I like that position. That's good.
Okay.
Let's go back to Jenny. Yeah, let's go back to Jenny. Soder, how do you feel about that?
It looks like a zoo. It's nice. It's a very nice butt.
Yeah, she got a big old booty, but she got a little waist. It's good. It's good shit. Sarah McPants sent us a goodie.
Sarah McPants said it was a great one.
It really was. It's a great picture. Sarah McPants.
Class.
Yeah, it was classy, but sexy.
Sassy and classy.
I would have loved to see pure filth, but I know, as you know.
Nope, I liked it just perfect.
No, listen.
For me.
Really? If she was like, hey, here's a naked picture, you'd be like, I'm only going to look at that, very classy.
That's the way you try to paint me. Why are you trying to take
up.
me down right now?
You'd look at that.
Of course I would, Jay.
Shit. If Sarah McPants was
fucking A. You're not even listening to me today. Of course I would look at that.
If she was dildo in her butthole, you'd look and you'd be excited.
I don't know about
that.
that.
This is a great picture. Sarah McPants rocking hell of a body. Good job. I didn't know that. I mean, she brought down a household. So, I mean, we should have known that. Yeah, didn't she? That was like the whole fucking my favorite Vecchione thing ever. That's my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite Twitter thing of all time. This is her bringing down.
We got to bring Vecchione on.
We got to bring him in and tell that story because, you can't, man, in this business, your chick cannot forget. I'm just speaking general terms now.
Yeah.
Your chick cannot get wound up over love from Twitter.
I will say,
you need to be built up. It's good for business if some chicks want to fuck you, man. It's good for business. And if your chick can't be there to start kicking girls in the snatch for fucking wanting to fuck you or saying you're good looking or implying jokingly they would fuck you.
Yeah. You just can't have a, yeah. You just can't.
I think you think I'm talking about something personal, but this happens across.
No, I was trying to say earlier. It's like I've been lucky that I've never had a girl who's flipped out about that. I've never had a girlfriend who's like gone and taken that shit seriously. Like when people tweet at you, because you have to. On Twitter, people tweet. You can't control what people tweet.
I luck out that I have a chick that's like, if a girl's like, "Can I send you pictures of my pussy?" That my girl's like, "Please do."
Yeah,
that's a lucky break, but. At the same time, like, you also can't help. Sometimes you just get a picture of a chick's pussy in.
You just step into it like dog shit.
You've never had a girl send a dirty picture, like, on just Facebook or something?
No.
You really give off a different vibe than me, don't you?
Yeah. I gotta start wearing fingerless gloves.
But I feel that I am just as docile as you. I'm a sweetheart.
You are. But I think you're more outward.
I'm getting a lot of shit. Very few people, but like some of the people who get angry at me or. I guess like Twitter trolls have been like, Jay Oakerson he's just angry and smarmy. It's like,
what?
Am I? I always thought I was so sweet and
I never thought
nice to everybody.
I've never thought you were angry. I mean, that Sarah McPants picture.
I just got told by the brass to be meaner to the callers when they're dragging on and hang up because I'm just like, I don't want to upset anybody. I just wanted to tell your nice story. I
think those are very few misinformed people that are saying you're angry.
Yeah, it's very misinformed. I don't think
you're angry at all.
Angry. I'm a basket of nerves generally. But I think I'm also very tender and sweet,
like a wet kitten.
But I've made my career is finally caught up to the fact that, like, at the end of the day, I'm a lovable pervert for sure.
Yeah, but I think that's why you get those pictures.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's sort of what the deal is. Why I'm like,
I got to start pumping.
Why you're like, no one's ever just sent you some filthy pictures online.
I would love that.
But they do send that to me because I say very much, if while we're on this show, you want us to enjoy it a little bit more, and this is going out right now live. The Bonfire at SiriusXM.com. Please send your filthiest pictures, but they have to be of you. It's got to be of yourself, or it's worthless. The fun of this picture, if you saw this picture in someone's phone, the Sarah McPants picture,
I think it's all right.
You wouldn't think.
I think it's a great picture.
I'm not saying you would say it's a great body, it's a sexy picture.
It is both of those things.
But you'd be whizzing by it to find, like, oh, is there pussy pictures in here?
Yes.
But because that's definitely Sarah McPants, that very G-rated PG.
PG. Like a fun PG.
Fun PG picture she sent.
It's meatballs.
Is very that you said you chubbed up. I agree.
Yeah.
It's chub worthy because that's fucking Sarah McPants.
Because you know it.
Yeah, she's not doing anything. I'm seeing more of Sarah McPants than I thought I would ever see, even though it's not a lot.
I just like you're like trying to prove a theory at the end of the movie. Don't you understand? It's been here in front of you the whole time.
It's right in front of your nose. Sarah McPants in a very tasteful, not nude picture.
Right there, chubbing. Boners spread all across Bonfire Nation.
Oh,
but you're also very you're like that. You're like, advertise, like, send naked pictures. Don't forget to send naked pictures. I don't think I've ever done that. However, not that I wouldn't enjoy that. I'm just saying.
You can't be that wishy-washy.
What do you mean?
I mean, I get what you're doing. I get it. I'm fine. That's your approach. You're right. I shouldn't step on your approach. Your approach is
my approach is nothing. I don't have any pictures.
No, but I feel like I see what you're doing. You're doing I'll take them. I don't care. If you want to show me that bad, I'll show you.
Are you just going to put them in my mailbox?
I mean, if you send them, I guess you send them. Oh, yeah. Then this girl I've been madly in love with.
You fall in love with a lot of our listeners.
You know what? They send these pictures. I don't know. This girl is some sort of Asian-y or maybe Hispanic.
It reminds me of Cable Guy when they were doing the murder trial of the twins, and they're like, they were Asian. They were speaking. Wow.
I mean, Soder.
Yeah.
Yeah, her name's Kayla. She got a nose. See, I mean, she has look at her lips, the whole thing. She might be a bigger girl, too. I don't give a shit.
Look at you, standing tall.
I don't give a, I'd jump on that in a heartbeat. It's not your thing, Soder?
I think she has very nice breasts.
Well, see, if you'd be a little more filthy about it, we could probably have Kayla sending us some spread gash by the end of the show.
Well, that went 0 to 60 pretty quick.
But you play this game of sort of like, it's a very nice picture. Those are pretty good breasts. And like, you just got to go, oh, great, hot, fat tits. Now fucking put some fingers in somewhere.
I mean, but that's pretty quick. She's got nice tits.
I think we have an answer here. Mark Face, tell Garth in Indiana, thanks for calling. We're gonna answer his question right now here. He wants to know what's going on with Jacob's love life. He wants to talk about sweet, sweet pussy. My question is more in that regard. I know you have no more sexual contact since our last debacle here. I'm saying, have you smacked it around to any of these pictures yet?
No.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
He said that so quickly.
These just came in. These are
hot off the press.
Yeah. How about, have you, then someone else sent us a thing we got to look up too.
But I love Sarah. That shot is my favorite.
Yeah, Sarah's got a great picture there.
Sarah, you're going to go in Jacob's collection.
Have you knocked it around to pictures of Doniger?
Sometimes at night.
Well, you asked me that 2 months ago.
And you said, yeah,
I confirmed that.
You said, yeah. Have you heard? But somebody tweeted it.
Everyone in this room's knocked one out to Debbie Dong.
I have not.
I have not.
What? I have not.
Do it right now.
No, there's no dirty pictures of her.
Yes, there are in our minds.
You need dirty. You need no clothes.
I need no clothes.
I mean, do you think he just needs no clothes? Let me prescribe Jay.
No.
He needs open holes.
No,
brother.
If it was a real, if it was a real picture, no clothes would be enough for me to knock it out to Debbie D. Because meeting her, yeah, see, that's it. Out of the park.
Clear down the fairway.
And run the green.
Yeah.
But if it's
do you think she'd ever do something classy like Playboy?
No, but did you see? No, I don't. She does not strike me as that type. But
okay.
Yeah, I couldn't knock it around to that. these pictures are boring as shit. She's hot.
Not that one.
Hey.
What, cleavage?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah.
You guys are different. I envy you.
I can also bend spoons
But we
with
know
my
her.
mind.
Uri Geller?
We know her.
I know,
Different.
but you could see her dressed like that one day. It's not that big a deal. Murkface, you agree? You could whack off the cleavage.
Oh, yeah. Imagination,
by
bro.
Imagination.
Lou, you're trash like me, right? You can't jerk off to this.
I can because we've smelled her.
Whoa, that's the scariest thing anyone's ever said on this show.
Lou gets senses involved. He's going to make a fucking outfit out of her skin.
That was terrifying. I've smelled her?
Yeah.
Do you track her?
That was a big thing for Murkface and Lou. When she left the other day, they smelled her, and they said she smelled fantastic.
Really?
Don't even waste your time showing to Christine. Christine's the same kind of garbage as me. That picture means nothing to her.
She could be changed, Christine.
She would need that picture. You'd have to superimpose 5 black dicks around her head like a halo of thorns.
You made me
before
think
Christine
of,
would look at that for a second.
You made me think of the goat on it. He superimposed me. Yeah, you would need. So you would just need for Debbie D. You just need naked.
I would need for someone I know. I would just need naked. It could be someone who I'm not even attracted to. If they're naked, I could jack to it. You're saying no. Christine's making a face like no. You don't think that's true? No, I could think of several people who it's like, well, look, I can't be turned off by them. If it was someone who I think's like gross in clothes, them being naked, but I mean someone that I'm just kind of like whatever about generally, and I saw them naked, I could probably whack to it because I'm like, oh, it's pretty great. You could see them naked, you know them. It doesn't mean something to you.
Yeah, I like it. I get it.
Like seeing them
I get it.
because you know them.
Yeah.
I mean, we just described it. That picture of Sarah McPants is worthless if it's not Sarah McPants.
You've got to know somebody.
You gotta know somebody. This is like this eerie music. Now, is this the new one?
That's the new golf girl.
Is this the one that the guy sent us on Twitter
Yes.
to look at?
Paige
She
Spiranak.
is unfucking real.
She's a 12.
Hold your breath.
Paige Spiranak. Have you seen this one? And she does get a little sexier with the pictures, right? I want to see her and fucking Double D go out there and just jello wrestle on the green.
You know what? You know what's funny about that, Jay?
So
I've already seen them jello wrestle because I use my imagination.
Come with me. Soder, I mean, look at this.
See,
There's one.
With my imagination, I become the cactus.
No, you got to find the one they showed in the dress where her hips. No, not that one. There's some good one with her her hips and her waist is so thin and
My
she's
back,
such a.
my neck, my butt.
No,
She
you guys were
wants
singing
it.
that.
She wants it so bad.
See, you can go imagination,
I'm gonna
Jay.
give it to her.
You have the power.
No, but then
Focus your mind.
yeah, look at that right there. But here's the thing. No, here's what I do. This is called life. Did you not do this your whole life? If I hooked up with a girl who I'm just making up examples here. If I hooked up with a girl who was a fucking redhead. Mm-hmm. And like, whatever, it was like a road fuck, just like it happened one time, right?
Sure.
I then, for like a month or so, jerk off to redheads fucking.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of get that thing. So what's easy about that is, if I go, wow, this fucking Paige, one more time, Jacob, the name? Paige
Spiranak.
Why would I waste time whacking off to her? Oh, look at that night I went out and looked sexy at the fucking LPGA Awards.
Yes.
I can go, oh, all right, blonde hair, but she has dark eyes and dark. Let me go smack it around to a girl who looks just like that, just getting split in two by big fat dong.
Yeah.
Use a
I call
sandwich.
it like a golf match. I then take Paige down under. Oh, and that's me making love to her? Quiet, please. Quiet, please. As I insert. I don't know why you're putting reverb. This isn't reverb. You're like, that's like your auto-tune. You just want to throw reverb on everything.
I sure do.
Yeah, Lou's like, is it reverb
Dude,
time?
Soder, look at that Paige Spiranak chick.
Oh, boy!
I mean, fucking horse riding boots, thigh-high leg warmers, short skirt, glasses, the whole
She
thing.
definitely dates a knob.
Now, Soder,
She dates a knob.
Totally.
There's no way.
Let's look into it. By the way,
Yeah, look up. I bet his name is
Soder. You can go into Bing and put in, or not Bing, but like some porn site, and put in thigh-high leg warmers, gray dress, blonde, that a girl looks just like that will be getting wrecked hard, and then you don't have to use your imagination. You could just focus on stroking your pecker.
But what if I like my imagination?
No, you're drifting. You're probably taking. You know what? Maybe you're not. I take long because I got to keep finding different videos.
Yeah.
How often do you use just imagination?
Most times.
Come on.
I'd probably say 80% of the time.
Come on.
Yeah.
You use nothing 80% of the time.
Yeah, I used to jerk off to porn all the time, and then I stopped. It was just better.
Lou, you gonna co-sign that?
Yes, I do that.
Come on, 80% of the time.
Yeah, sometimes I'll be watching porn.
Merc face too.
Sometimes the imagination is better than what you're watching in porn.
True.
I also go on past experiences.
I
conjure those up a lot.
Man, I want a time machine so bad. I'll remember a hotel room in San Diego.
Right.
Guys, they've done anything you can think of in your imagination has been laid out for you. If you're into tentacle monsters,
I am
shoving antennae
great dishonor
in the girls' buttholes, there's things of. Oh, is that her? Get the fuck out of here. I don't know if that's her. Is that legit her? Jesus Christ.
Oh, her butt's aight.
Is it? Yeah, it's alright. You're nuts.
Aight.
Is that real? That
Jay.
might be real. Yeah.
Use your imagination, bro.
Come with me.
I'm telling you. Oh,
and you'll see. I don't know. I need oh shit. Oh, someone needs us right now. I didn't realize we were needed so much.
Bonfire assemble!
There's a crisis happening right now in Houston, Texas. My boy Captain D. Captain D, you there, buddy?
Yes, sir, man. I love hearing you guys, seeing all the success. Y'all are awesome.
Oh, man, thank you so much. You're going through a roughie right now, it sounds like. What can we help you with?
I am. Not to get too many details, but the old chain ripped my balls off. She's trying to screw me over, and I need the advice of you two to tell me which way to go, the high road or the low road.
All right, and set up the scene. What happened? Why are you guys getting divorced?
All right. Well, just several issues. We just don't get along anymore.
All right.
Her issues, my issues, both false. All right. Well, look, she set up false charges, got me kicked out of my own house. I can't even go see my kids and stuff, and I'm still trying to be the good guy here to leave the house, leave her with the kids, and I'm just asking halftime, and she's giving me a hard time about it. So should I go hardcore or be the good guy just for the sake of being the good guy?
Damn, there's kids.
Yes, I know, and that's my point. I mean, they're my focus.
Yeah, you got to eat the shit, man.
Yeah.
Well, now you got to eat the shit. Doesn't do you any good to boot her out right now. But, I mean, you got to sort it out in some way.
Yeah.
I'm working it, brothers. I appreciate it. Thank you for the advice. I was hoping you'd go the low road, but I'm going to take it.
Well, I mean, for humor reasons, of course, I would say the low road, but I don't want you to go do that again. I don't want you to have a whole fucking ordeal, man. As best you could do to make nice until you have any kind of leverage. And then you can and when you have leverage, you'll be I think when you have leverage, honestly, it's almost more empowering to
not do anything at all.
To still be still take the high road even when you have the ball in your court totally.
And honestly, we've been talking about it on the show, and you should just take the high road and then imagine that you took the low road. Use your imagination and jerk off to you just destroying her life. And then you won't want to do it.
Or end her. Or you go through some elaborate thing where you have some really good-looking guy you pay him to start plowing her and then break her heart.
Oh, yeah, that's an 80s rom-com movie, though, because then they'll fall in love. And
I would say, if you want to Patrick Dempsey that shit...
Ooh, can't buy me love. Say it.
If you want to Curtis Armstrong this...
But good luck, Captain D. Sorry about this. I hope you'll...
No worries, brothers. I'm loving it. Thank you, guys. You guys have a good day.
You too, buddy. You got it. So let's. Dude, Jacob's bringing up so many pictures.
Dude, there was one of her just in a brown dress that holy shit. Man.
Let's take some time. Let's take a break.
Look at this. Look at that.
Oh, I got to look at this closer.
Yeah, this girl is something else. Yeah, dude, she is banging some fucking idiot.
We got to find out who she is, Jacob. We'll find this on the break. We'll be right back. It's the Bonfire.
And now back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
name.
You're the best hype man ever.
Same.
Wu-Tang Wednesday on the Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Dan Soder, that's Big J Oakerson. And yeah, we know this is Jizza solo, but we just wanted to play things under the Wu-Tang umbrella.
Possible.
I saw Jizza do this at South by Southwest in 2012. Louis Katz and I fought our way to the front row.
Okay.
He walked through it.
Really?
Like he performed it with the "Give me my check, I want to go home" kind of mentality. And it was such a bummer to watch. One of my top 3 favorite members, top 4 favorite members of the Wu-Tang, which is still saying something.
Really?
I put him in top 4. I love Jizza.
Really?
For me, it goes Meth, Ghostface, ODB, Jizza.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? That
Jizza the genius.
Jizza's not my top. He may be, if we're going with what's the 9?
We got RZA, Jizza, Old Dirty Bastard, Inspector Deck, You God, Raekwon, Ghostface Killer. 2 more.
The RZA, the Jizza,
Old Dirty Bastard, Inspector Deck,
Raekwon the Chef, You God, Ghostface Killer, and we're missing. So is Master Killer the one that's being left out of that there?
Kind of. Was he the one?
So let's just go with those 8. Let's just go with the 8 in the thing.
And that they list in Method Man at the beginning of Method Man.
My order would have to be.
Just give me your top 4.
Method Man, number 1.
Yeah.
Ghostface.
Yeah.
Raekwon.
See, that's what's tough for me because I want to put Raekwon at 3, but I love ODB. And then I gotta go.
Yeah, ODB. I mean, like.
But then I like Jizza. I like Jizza the genius
more than Raekwon.
Yes, I'll say it. I'll say it right to your face.
It's an unpopular opinion, my friend.
I know it is, but it's my opinion, and I'm a snowflake.
Great. And they're all great. I mean, the whole thing together is fantastic.
Everyone's listing of Wu-Tang's different.
Dude, the Get the Check performance, man. Yeah. That could be a fucking real bummer. That's my favorite. Have you ever seen the actual have you ever seen the Charlie Murphy at the school performing at the school, and he's just like not a comic prepared to handle like a bad crowd?
I think I have seen that video.
If we could bring that up, man. Charlie Murphy, it's great.
Jacob, find that. Charlie Murphy at the college.
He rips his check up. By the way, there's no fucking chance he really didn't take that money. He ripped that check up, and I'm sure immediately asked for...
Give me another check.
Yeah, he goes, cut that check again for me. You never seen that? He's trying to what he does, he's making the mistake of he's trying to tell jokes over a crowd that's not there to hear jokes. It's like,
when you don't have a lot of experience.
It's like Black Homecoming at Grambling University or something. It's like really, it's a hell of an event. I think the Black reunion at Grambling University happened in this room before we came in today. There was a Wu-Tang Clan's worth of black people in this room.
There was a Wu-Tang amount.
Charlie, it is so... They boo him off stage, which, by the way, I've had... Soder, you watched me get booed off stage in South Jersey.
I was having a nice fruity drink with a lot of rum in it.
But you really were. You were trying to drink that one away because we thought there was a chance we were going to have to jump out of a window to get out of that one. I did not take it how I... Classically, I would take that with more of like a... Oh, Lord, all right. Well, I don't want to cause any waves. Let's just get out of here. That night, I was much more of I'll fight everybody in this fucking room.
You know why? Because we had such a fun show before that, and we were so dedicated to hanging out and going and watching Nick Cannon's Showtime special that you were like mad you had to go do this show. So you were already in an ornery mood.
Yeah.
And then you got booed off, and I was drinking a rum and pineapple and orange juice, and I was like,
a weird night.
That was a very strange night.
We got Wawa. We went back there, and we let my little brother smoke weed with us, and I thought I was really, and he was so giggly, and I was like, oh man, I just gave my little brother weed. It's so weird and crazy. And then we finally was like just banging junk for a couple months after that. Like, what the fuck? He was actually,
you were his come down.
He was actually giggling, laughing at us for thinking we were doing some big bad thing.
Look at these schoolgirls smoking in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, you want to smoke some weed? He goes, oh, I don't know, that's a little rough for me.
Are you guys sure there's nothing else in there? This stuff gets you high?
Oh my God, did you lace us with something? 'Cause I'm really starting to feel it.
Oh God, yeah, you guys really have me there. I might need to lay down.
Oh, do we have the Charlie Murphy thing? Have you seen this yet? This is great.
I remember watching it when it happened.
They don't fit every occasion. It only can work on a smart team. Think about it.
Dave Chappelle flung him into the limelight before he had an act to do. So it's funny, but he's so committed to doing that act, he does the act at all costs.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the performance skills that you have to build of eating shit. So
but that's a first 5-year learn. You learn that in the first 5 years.
And still, but in his first 5 years, he's already like a draw name, and they throw him in a situation that sucks, and he's not a skilled guy to get. Maybe he is now. I don't know. This is years ago.
It'd be like putting someone in a cage with an MMA fighter when they've done like taekwondo.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, go get this animal.
But you've done taekwondo a little bit, but fucking, Bruce Lee came out and goes, this guy's good.
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with him.
He goes, he's got pretty good kicks. And then they set him free, and he gets beat up by a bunch of professionals.
And then they do this, with like, okay, bring it. And
Charlie Murphy goes out there, and he's trying to do jokes in a situation where you should bail on the jokes and start talking to people.
Get the crowd involved.
More penetrating means of communication.
And look at this nigga.
And it's such a slow, involved joke.
Well, I used to, circus is a metaphor. We've been in the circus before. You see me bring the elephants out.
What is he talking about?
The circus.
He's like an assistant principal that no one's listening to.
Yeah, no one's listening.
Didn't make it balance on one foot. Have you ever asked yourself why you got the elephant to stand on one foot? You set the other 3 on fire. Listen.
They booed him. Wait, stop, pause for a second, too. You're also booing a guy. What's so funny about this? So, again, if someone boos a seasoned comic, especially in a situation like that, you take the boo, like someone boos you, goes, like the best route to take on that sometimes is almost like the heartbreaker of like, why are you booing me? Because what do you want me to do up here? The situation, you know what I mean? Like almost play dopey a little bit, so you can kind of get someone on your side, so then you can attack. I think I've just closed on the show before. That's kind of like the thing is like, eat a little bit of shit, and then you can say what. Then once you're sympathetic, like you can beat up on people. But Charlie Murphy, the whole thing that's made him famous was those, Charlie Murphy True Hollywood Stories that Chappelle did.
Which are great.
Are about him not having a sense of humor about himself.
That's when I popped him in
That's
the
what the fucking stories are about. It's like
him
guy comes over and starts busting my balls, and I break his fucking jaw, basically. And you could hear, if you back up a second on this, Jacob, you see him go, I don't even hear the boo. You can go, a boo? Boo? Like, he's just like, it's like, who said it so I could fucking hit him? It's like, he doesn't take that shit well.
Listen to what I'm saying. Grambling, listen to what I'm saying.
Back it up.
Grambling University, listen. Boom. Listen. On the split. Grambling, listen to what I'm saying. Grambling, listen to what I'm saying. Grambling University, listen to what I'm saying.
Wait, pause it again, sorry.
Richard.
I love when people like that do like, I'm saying people like that, avoiding saying black people, so it made it sound more racist. People like that, when black people, like there's conversation, it's like they're getting ready to rap at you, like, all right, yo.
Hold it.
Yo, here we go,
right
yo,
there.
on the strength. On the real, yo, y'all ready?
Skinny D, where you at?
Word,
Can you stop?
One time. Here we go, and,
That's right. Here we go again.
Yo, Grambling on the strength.
Please stop booing me.
Grambling on the strength. Here we go. Start it up.
That's right.
Who the motherfucker booing me? Grambling. Are you ready? Here we go.
That's right.
That's right. Watch, back that up. That's literally, he says grambling on the strength, grambling on the strength. Yo, hear me out. Like 3-4 times. Wait, Lou, play that beat. Rewind it again, Lou, and play that beat over it.
Yeah, he's about to bust.
Drop that beat.
Listen. On the slip. Barry, listen to what I'm saying. Grambling, listen to what I'm saying. Grambling University, listen to what I'm saying. Richard, upstairs, come up here real quick.
You nailed it.
Richard, come up here.
Richard, come up here real quick.
go signals on the side of the stage.
Now hold on, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all some justice right now. Real talk. Because I don't want nobody to feel this.
It all sounds like an intro of a song.
Pull the stop or whatever. Bessie, come here for a second. Bring that check over here. Bring that check. Yes, give me a check.
Kurt Metzger.
Kurt Metzger just walked in. Jacob, give Kurt your...
What are you watching? I gotta start my thing soon.
I know, but I want you to hear this. You will love this. Rewind that again. Do that again. Remember the video of Charlie Murphy having a rough time at Grambling University?
Was this after his book on him being a stand-up? He wrote it like an autobiography about his stand-up years.
It may be before, but you ever see this video?
Yeah, and he crumples the check up. Is that what this is?
Yes, but there's the thing. But we said when he doesn't know what to do when he gets booed so much.
Yeah.
That the words he says, the next minute of talking sounds like someone getting ready to everything they do before you rap on a track. We're like, oh, yo, listen up. So watch, play
is
that
that
track
what
again.
I've been doing when I was failing on stage?
Yeah,
I was rapping.
Yeah, watch how far. Watch how it's exactly. Listen, drop that beat.
On the slip, man, listen what I'm saying. Grambling, listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying.
One time, yo, Grambling.
It's all above it.
Yo, where my beats?
Oh my God, dude. So these young students weren't as into back in the days based comedy as he thought?
Well, the
how come people ain't spanking your kids no more? What I say?
Well, the best part, stop it for a second. The best part was, no, he's at Grambling University for some very black event.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, what up with when the circus come to town? Got the elephants, crazy little monkeys, everything crazy, y'all. My brother Eddie bought me a zoo.
And you know what happened? All those animals died.
All those animals dead.
Would it be awesome
You
if
can't feed them all cat food.
I thought you could.
That tiger's my brother. Eddie the tiger. Remember that guy had a tiger in his closet? He kept saying the tiger was his brother.
Here in New York.
Yeah, that was Charlie Murphy. No, wouldn't it be awesome if while this was being filmed, Eddie Murphy was somewhere bodyguarding someone getting his ass kicked? You guys got to go back to your real jobs.
Just switch jobs.
Kung Fu only works in a certain.
Why did you guys flip flop? You guys
Eddie
job
Murphy's trying to
swap.
guard someone's body with jokes while he's fucking up here.
Hey man, you gonna punch him? Don't punch him.
Yo,
I mean,
Grambling.
Charlie Murphy, I know, can fuck people up. He's not
Hell
a fucking
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It's almost the point. As I said, when he couldn't even go for sympathy or anything. When someone booed him, he couldn't even wrap his brain around that was happening because he came out of the gates. He attempted to do stand-up comedy already as a stand-up comedy star.
Because because I think, listen, he first of all, his stories are fucking incredible. If he's telling stories, they're great. Chappelle's show. I remember Neil telling me about that fucking Prince thing, like when we were shooting whatever, my dumb sketch. He was telling me, like, yeah, so we think this thing's been pretty good. He told me this fucking story. Charlie Murphy's got the best stories. So he's been around stand-up his whole fucking, one of the best stand-ups.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then on top of it, he's funny on this show. So the basic, but it's weird to have how much the lack of respect of stand-up just to be like, not to think you could do it, because he should think he could do it. He tells a story. Sure. But to think you're there, like, to write a book, I'm like, and that's right now, I'm a stand-up. Like, that's the lack of humility, and that's where he deserved that spanking.
Yeah.
He's not a funny guy.
Yeah.
It's just, you gotta eat shit like we all had to. It don't matter who the fuck your brother is. It don't matter who you hung out with.
We were talking about how he's not. To write a book is insane, but also Jay and I were talking about, he's just doing material. He's not addressing the fact that he's
even
eating
address what's going on.
Because he doesn't know how to do it yet, and he's getting a huge check for like I said, we've all seen the Steve-O syndrome. Steve-O's a great guy. He's not a good fucking. I don't even know why you would pay money to see him do stand up.
Well, when people get
and I love Steve-O, I'm just saying, why would you watch him do that?
When people come out and they get shitty about it, it's like a guy comes with his girl and the guy will be a little shitty.
Right, it's a girl that wants to fuck Steve-O.
Of course,
right.
I know, but I always I've argued pro Steve-O several times. I'm like,
he's a great dude.
I'm like, but I'm saying, like, you can't see him do stand up. Like, he's not fucking. You like him because he like tightrope walks over crocodiles.
Right.
Like, he can't.
Because no one respects stand up still. By the way, I just got done fucking text yelling at Gavin. You know Gavin?
Yes.
who's my friend, but I mean, what a guy who confidently just talks, not knowing what the fuck he's talking about.
But I think that's part of his whole thing. I think it's almost like his joke.
And I really don't give a shit, but the whole Amy pile on now.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Have you had the answer for that? I mean, it's retarded.
First of all, he goes for the magician thing, because Kyle's coming later. He goes, well, you got to admit those are pretty close. Like, yeah, they're close because they were both. How would we know about a Vietnamese fucking magician before we made this sketch? His video had 11,000 hits before.
6,000 we saw yesterday.
No, Gavin goes, it's probably another copy of it. Gavin goes, it's got 250,000 hits. I go, it had 11,000 when he goes, did they take it from me? Yeah. And then it got a year later. That was 2014 this guy came out. And a year later it's 200,000 hits. So now like, 200,000 hits. Yeah. How would we even know to Google that? Is there a magician who also makes sketches about his magic act?
We were saying yesterday, should at this point, with so many sketch shows that have happened, even like one-off season things, like, is there somebody to vet that shit?
First of all, you're legit gripe, Wendy Liebman, legit gripe, sure. And I know why she was mad. She saw when they make memes of your set?
Yeah.
Every one of these fucking networks. And Comedy Central is really good to me, but whoever's in their meme department, I wish you would quit picking my hackiest shit.
They always put the worst joke thing.
I wish you would stop
never the one you want.
My hackiest shit.
You're speaking right to them right now, so.
Yeah, come on, man. Don't buy a month's supply of weed. Good old Kurt Metzger says, don't buy a month's supply. You're not going to make it last a whole month. Meme. So some fucking idiot thought that should be the representation. And guess what? They're probably right. It's probably a great representation of me to that demographic, right?
Mine's going to be like, the problem with America. Blacks. Guys, you should really.
That's your only hope. Is
James comes off super
these are people that are on my, but these are people that I like that like me that are on my side.
Of course, they just don't know.
Okay,
but they're asking someone who doesn't know to do that.
That was her joke first. She had to see an HBO meme of Amy with her joke, right? Which Amy didn't steal from her, but it's Wendy Liebman's joke first, hands down. So she tweets about it. I can see how she'd be upset seeing a fucking meme of Amy, like a younger comic with her joke. Her tweet disappeared.
Wildly more successful at the end of the day.
Because that's the only thing I care about if I get stolen from is if you do better with it. So then her tweet disappeared. I'm assuming because they hashed it out. Now that was a legit thing that had to be addressed by Amy, of course. Tammy Pescatelli, I got news for you. No one is watching your set who does stand up or like stand up who isn't your fucking Olive Garden family. How the fuck could you think someone stole that mediocre line to put in Amy's movie that neither Sinbad came up with before either of you? Okay?
Is that to slap the food out of your hand?
No, now it's Kathleen Madigan's, okay? Now, again,
right.
I was there in the room when the sketch came up with. A group of people throw out ideas, and it turns out that's what people think of when they decide, like, diet ideas.
If you're rich.
Now, Kathleen, I assure you, none of us are the Iowa State Fair that saw you do that joke. I promise you. It's just a coincidence, and your joke wasn't that fucking clever. It's a thing anybody fucking could come up with, and did. Well, so we're bad for being hacks. That's really what it comes down to.
Right.
We were hacky enough that a road hack was like, they traveled to the Bob and Tom show and heard me do that. No, nobody knew you did the joke. Sorry.
No,
okay?
that's the thing.
Get him, Kurt.
This is Kurt. Hit him up.
Then the sketch bullshit, magician never fucking heard of. Somebody brought Mad TV, which, by the way, I've never fucking watched or enjoyed. And it's the only thing that's similar is this are the sketches about white people having a hard time saying someone's
a black
race.
Person.
Oh, only one person could have thought of that 15 years ago. We're not Mad TV fan. This shit happens. SNL goes through it all the time.
I was going to say that, but I wonder if they could pay someone to kind of vet this shit.
Here's why it's a thing, a pile-on now. And I found out from Gavin let it slip.
Because she's famous quick.
Because she's famous quick. Not just that. Gavin said it. He let us. He goes, well, I would have her back. And she said she's been playing a racist Republican character. She made that quote that my character on the show is a racist Republican. And Gavin goes, so fuck her. I'm like, okay, so you have an agenda. So all these
Wait, she says what? She says what?
She said the character on her show she's playing is a Republican racist.
Okay.
It's an insult to Republicans. So Gavin's like, I would have had her back, but fuck her. Shut up, Gavin. Shut the fuck up.
So you're saying
all the people piling on her now, I'm telling you, are Gavin fans. And the reason I know is because they keep calling me a cuck for defending her. Because for some reason, Gavin popularized misusing the word cuck. None of them know what the fuck a cuckold is.
Yeah.
A cuckold's not anyone who disagrees with you, you fucking moron.
Are all these people going to jerk off on Amy?
Fire. Yeah.
Are these people,
breaking it.
Are these people going to jerk off on Amy and then you have to lick it off? Is that what you mean?
Wow. Is that what a cuckold is? That's awesome.
That's what I thought it was.
Oh, no, I'm definitely a cuckold. My bad, I take it back. I love
in the corner. All right.
But anyway, Gavin had the nerve to go. I go, Gavin, since I was there, and also I'm a fucking professional why would you know better than me? He goes, well, I've been around stand-up my whole life. I have too, and I do it, dipshit.
Yeah, that's another big thing.
He dismissed me like a climate change scientist.
I made a point the other day, too, that I said I think it's fair to say with Amy, it's like, Amy's fucking great. She's a great comic.
But she's a 10-year comic.
I was going to say,
there you go.
We have to, but she got famous in still developmental years of comedy.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I said she
didn't anoint herself the best.
She was
you dumb fucks did. Yeah. Now you're mad at her?
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck you.
But I'm saying she got very popular based off of her current talent and potential, and she has all those things.
I'll tell you this flat out to anybody listening. Amy respects the fuck out of comics.
Oh, yeah.
She defers.
She's good to comics.
She's the best to comics.
In stand-up, just so you know, she's not out of her head. She defers to me in stand-up. 100% ask her.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, when I need to take off from the show, she's like, you can't go, I need you on the show. She respects stand-up. She respects it. Yeah. Okay? So she's not the kind of person who's going to steal, but she's a 10-year comic. And 10-year comics have middle-of-the-road shit that everyone thinks of. And it's not her fault that you built her up into the great Vag Hope. She's a fucking person. Fuck you.
For people we both know too, and I'm not even taking like a dig at him in any way, but as far as like working other comics, I
got to start my show. Yeah,
I know, but the idea of working tons of comics, like like Kev, Kev hasn't worked comics nearly as like with Kevin Hart's like level of fame. Versus Amy Schumer.
That's right.
She really works everybody.
And she doesn't make you pick up her laundry for her either. But, it's weird to be on the other end where like I'm defending Amy on the internet. Yeah. Usually people are attacking me.
Yeah, she usually has to have
dude,
people.
I'll never be mad at SJWs again. The right wingers are such. This is a political thing because that feminist shit,
the guns,
and the gun thing, and they are out to get her, and that's why they're taking shit you could do to probably any comic at 10 years in.
Fucking yes, absolutely.
I go, Gavin, how come every good comic is saying what I'm saying, and you and your fucking dipshit friends are saying? Why would I be wrong?
I use the example. I said a lot of times if I talk to a girl in a show audience, I know real quick. If I talk to a girl in the audience and a white girl, and I say something about black dudes, and she says she's in it, whatever it is, I make some joke about her father.
Yeah.
I mean, on my show, on my crowd work show, no, is a thing where I make sure they take out, if I say that all, because Voss in his set goes, is this your first black boyfriend? She goes, no. He goes, oh, so you never get along with your father? But I'm not going, Voss took my shit. He goes, that's just kind of the thing you say in this scenario.
A dipshit hack like Tammy Pescatelli.
Why would
and
you
then
argue over that horse shit?
Red pill MRA thinks that. I gotta go.
Well, check out Race Wars when we're done.
Yeah, Kurt coming in here dropping his hit him up.
Go get that money, Kurt Metzger.
That's Kurt straight from the Schumer Army.
Man. He went hardcore.
That was great.
Kurt doesn't give a shit.
I was waiting for that.
Tammy Pescatelli and Kathleen Madigan.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for
Fire Crotch Ho.
I was waiting for Kurt. I knew Kurt was going to be the guy. He's been training for this. It's like Amy's kept him in a cage. The internet's been his cage that they've been rattling a stick along the side of, and now they're like, go hunt. And Kurt's just
now go get him.
He's just fucking tearing people apart because everything he just said is exactly how I feel. But you can't get a word in with Kurt. But I was just agreeing. I just go into hype man whenever Kurt starts talking.
Yeah.
Them eyebrows for real. Who's this sexy lady outside of our studio?
Who are these girls?
Jacob, go ask if that's Ava Longoria.
Dude,
Jacob, go ask if that's Ava Longoria.
Go ask. Let's go back. Ask if that's Khloe Kardashian.
No, that's mean.
No, she's hot now.
No, you can't say that. Ask her if
Kourtney
she's
Kardashian.
just ask her if she's a Spanish soap opera star.
Yes, go ahead.
Ask her if she's on Telemundo.
Yes.
That's kind of racist. Say Spanish soap opera star.
Are you a Spanish soap opera star?
Yeah, just ask that. Jacob, do it now.
You're going to lose her.
Look at her. What does she do? Oh, she is taking a picture of her own post.
This is going to be so good.
Look at Jacob's slow, sad walk.
He hates it.
There she is.
Man, she's hot.
Yeah. Come on.
She's smiling.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Look at the publicist giggle. The publicist is giving the, let's walk the fuck away.
Come on, let's go.
Wait, why is Tay Diggs coming to take me away? Hey, Stella got her groove back. No? Are you not a Spanish soap opera star? Hi.
I'm a love guru.
You're a love guru?
Is that true?
Yeah, my name is Siggy Flicker. I'm a relationship expert.
Are you really? That sounds like a Catskills character.
Could you imagine? My parents gave me the name Siggy.
That's great. We're all heartbroken.
There's so much relationship shit going on in this room. No bullshit.
There's so much relationship stuff. Lou, this is Lou.
Hi, Lou.
Hello.
Well, can I get mine out of the way real quick? Because there's a lot of the same theme happening here. This is my girlfriend, Christine, right here. She works in the show. Beautiful girl. Totally into chicks and pussy, and we play on that a lot. Is that healthy?
Why aren't you smiling about that?
I'm smiling.
You're fun.
No.
Wait, I thought you were going to tell me that you had a problem.
I'm saying, is that healthy? Some people worry that maybe that's not a thing people should do as a couple.
About? I think it's healthy to just be who you are.
Yes.
Christine, get her number. We're going to fuck the love guru.
Oh, man. Can I come over and just tamely ask questions?
Like you're the envy of everybody in this room, no?
Sort of.
Absolutely, because when you start hearing breakup, got dumped.
Yeah, but you know what? Rejection is protection.
Okay. What does that mean?
Somebody rejects you, that means God's protecting you.
Oh, that's fun.
You'll find out she has gonorrhea or syphilis or something like that. You have to move on.
Well, that went real sweet to real sailor talk there.
No, but I'm just saying, you can't let it hold. You know how many people come to me and they've been rejected and they stay home? It's supposed to get you back out there, put you back in the driver's seat.
Okay. Well, here's the details. Lou got dumped by a Jew broad who was fucking just simply missing black dick.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Andy's with a whorebag liar.
Right.
Two-timer.
Well, hold on. Another Jew here? No. Okay.
You said it like weird. I mean,
he with a Jew broad, a little too highfalutin, if you ask me, off parasailing in St. Bart's while he's sitting here going...
my type of Jew.
Yeah.
While he's going hoodie shopping. And
sorry,
it's just
by the way, guys, you're speaking to the biggest Jew here. Born during the 6-Day War in a bomb shelter.
What?
In Jerusalem, Israel. So
technically, my mom's Jewish, and I weigh a lot more than you, so technically I'm the biggest Jew here. But...
So she broke up with me because I wasn't fancy enough.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck her.
Thank you.
I agree.
I don't either there's chemistry there. Like
there was a lot of chemistry there.
Okay, when I met my husband,
yes,
he was selling Jeep Cherokees for a living. We didn't have a pot
quality cars, though.
They are quality cars.
Was it a Grand Cherokee?
But the time that I met him, Chrysler was in bankruptcy.
Okay.
You think that I hit the door?
No.
I was having orgasms. I was happy. I was staying in it. I was in it to win it.
Okay.
Oh, you caught this guy when the big 3 went down.
What? Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, so he was fucking with like a mission, though, too. Like you were getting a lot of angst in those sex sessions.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no
But 10
doubt.
years later, it's better than ever.
Is it weird that, Lou, you think if you're with a Jewish girl, the last thing you have to worry about is she leaves you because she misses black dong? Is that a weird thing to lose?
You know what they say? Listen, I feel bad for you, Lou, because the one thing that you cannot compete with is black dong. You can't, I'm sorry.
Christine only had one experience, and she was hammered, so she doesn't really even remember if it was good or not. That's my only luck in the world.
Well, that is your only luck, because I'm sorry.
Oh. Wait, is your husband black?
No.
You never been with a black dude before?
No, and I don't want to, because then I'd leave my husband. I don't want to leave my husband. I have a good thing going there. I don't want to rock the boat.
Well, maybe even on a set, it's not their fault. Once you go black, you can't go back. That is the rhyme that happens. Here's the problem. So then I guess it's actually not so bad for Lou. More sad, Andy, this line piece of shit on just some other white dude.
Just another white dude for him.
What? For who?
For this guy.
Andy.
We call him
Andy.
Yeah, we call him Merkface Andy.
Wait, hold on.
Like
I'm sorry. I'm Andy.
Okay.
Andy, what happened?
Found out my girlfriend was lying to me, but it was about something when we were not together, when we got back together.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Yeah, I'm kind of a jealous type. All right, Instagram. Are you listening?
I'm listening.
Okay,
she lied to you when you weren't together, so who cares?
There you go.
The thing was that it led to she kept lying when we got back together.
Okay, so she's a liar.
She lied about the relationship.
Wait, so you should be jumping up and down doing Hava Nagila Hava. You got rid of a liar. Who the hell wants? No, but who wants to be in a relationship with a liar?
I think I like your approach because you're like, it's good that this is all gone.
Listen, I will see the positive in it. If you said to me, I was with a girl and I cheated on her and she was not a liar and she was great in bed and she was great outside the bed, I would say, listen, you're lost. You're saying I was with a girl who lied to me when I wasn't with her and she lied to me when I was with her, and I'm like, good riddance.
Boom.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
It's
Next.
bad garbage.
That's why she is a specialist.
What else do you want? You should be dancing up and down.
How do I get girls to let me titty fuck them?
To let you, what do you mean? You just do it. You don't ask.
I mean, okay, there you go.
I'm sorry.
Take your fate in your own hand.
I like that.
She just came in throwing four-seam fastball.
I'm going to tell you what women want.
What?
Women want a man.
Man, a mighty good man? A mighty good man?
You don't question your actions. You just do it. We don't want to be told, oh, I love you. Can I do this? No, we want a man, especially in the bedroom.
Yeah.
You don't ask. You just do.
I'm not bad at that. But then the problem is I do worry that the minorest of rejection does send me into a hole.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Well,
so we're going for it. I'm like, yeah, I want to finish in your ass. That's something I'll say. I'll throw that out there.
All right. That's one of your taglines?
I want to finish in your ass.
And she'll say no.
Well, sometimes she'll say absolutely. I'm going through life. I'm not just pointing a finger at Christine.
Right.
It's Christine.
I'm blushing.
Sometimes she's like, yeah, let's rock it out. And then, but every once in a while, it's like, no, I don't want to do it.
I'm sorry.
I'm just kind of like, oh, now I feel weird.
What's that?
Do you guys actually hear him? You have nothing to complain about. The violin is not fucking working today.
I'm not
You're
crying.
saying that sometimes you get to do it and sometimes you don't. Where's the problem in your life?
I'm just trying to.
And I'm looking at her. She's stunning. She's gorgeous. She likes women. She likes men. She likes it sometimes in the around the corner. She doesn't.
Who you want to call it the tuchus?
I'll call it the tuchus, but I'm just saying.
Wait a second. Who are you fucking around the corner?
Whoa, see?
Oh, is that your tactful way of saying butt shit?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's why I said tuchus.
Took us?
Try to yit it up.
That's right, took us. Yeah. Right in his tussie?
Yeah, in his tuchus.
Sometimes I like to put it in her tussie.
In her tuchus. Why not? Why not?
A little in the tuchus?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
You're right. Thank you for yelling at him. I try to tell him that all the time.
I'm not complaining about Christine. I'm just trying to get advice also on things. We're not in any kind of danger right now.
No, you're not in any danger.
I'm just trying to get advice on some things. You said you like a man. I'm just saying I'm a little skittish on rejection. Makes me feel bad. I'm like, oh, she's not into fucking tonight.
Yeah, but that's because you get in your head.
Yes, we figured out recently. I get in my head a lot.
If you're fucking, why are you in your head?
There's a medication that should be kicking in about 2 weeks. It's going to make sure that doesn't happen anymore. Lexapro, thank God.
You got to switch up the dose.
Yeah.
We're only 2 days in, so we're getting there right now.
Well, it takes 6 weeks to actually get into your system.
I thought it was 4.
Oh, no.
Do you have...
No, she has to go.
Did you do a show here on Sirius?
No, I was just on Bevy's show.
Okay.
But I'm
plug what do you have?
I have a book, Write Your Own Fairy Tale. Siggy Flicker, baby.
Go get it.
FLICKER. Go get it.
Thank you for coming in here.
Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Love Guru. In your marriage.
Yes.
In your bedroom.
Yes.
Is the back door in play?
No.
Not at all.
Not at all.
She is Jewish. Thank you so much, Siggy.
I'm a Jew.
There it is.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye, guys. God
Bye.
bless.
She was great. Well,
yeah, you got nothing to complain about.
I guess you want to take a break and I'll go jerk off?
You know what's funny though? A lot of that was like dippy aunt.
Oh, yeah. What are you complaining about? You're wonderful. It's good. You know what? Good riddance to bad garbage. You're good.
Yes. Oh, my God. Love yourself and others will love you.
You're better off. Who cares? She wasn't good enough for you, Bubby.
Oh, Bubba, you're cute. Look at your little tushy, the one you run around the house.
You tuss.
Yeah. We'll take a break. But that was it was nice to hear. Jacob.
She was nice to look at.
We're going to take a break. Stop coming in here yelling at us.
I like that hyper Jewish look. She was nice. Yeah, Jacob?
Yeah.
She was nice. Married, though, too, so we can't put your show off on her.
Sorry, buddy.
How about her dumpy publicist?
I think she looked very nice. She looked like she was giving tours at the University of Nebraska.
You want to bang that pan face?
This is our library.
Hey.
This is our student union. Come be a corn husker.
I'm on the yearbook club. Do you want your picture taken for the
dean
yearbook?
said you can't run in the hallways. Sissy? Was her name Sissy?
Sissy.
Siggy Flicker.
Oh, Siggy. Yeah.
That sounds so funny. Wow, don't you know my old friend Siggy Flicker?
She's in town, you say?
I used to perform with her back in the Girl.
We were flapper girls, you know.
Yeah, you let your man put it anywhere he wants to. That's being a man, and that's you being a woman. Should we take a break?
Yeah, let's take a break and go look up Siggy Flicker nude. Jacob, how are you not already on it? We know every girl guest we have in here. We have to see if they were nude at some point.
It's the Bonfire.
We'll be right back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Oh, you don't like a dick up in your fuck, y'all.
Wu-Tang Wednesday on the Bonfire. Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Oakerson just fucking nailing Shaolin shadowboxing.
Nailing it. Know every word. Wow, man.
So much in the last hour.
Just the Love Guru. Some more pictures have come in. They're just
sexy ladies. Let me describe them in my vanilla way.
Go ahead.
Just some real sexy ladies with some nice breasts. And even a woman that stuck a rubbery sex toy in her
butt plug and anal beads in a picture. I love
Good
her.
for
I'm
you.
not giving out names. I don't
To
want.
quote-
I'll always say you got to tell me you want the name out there before I'll put. No, before you. I won't even put the first name out there.
To quote Peter Griffin, good for you.
If it's filth, but it is.
Whoa!
Oh, what's that? Look at
Monster
that dick.
dong.
I'll give that name. What's the name on that one? That's the name on that dick pic we just got. Merkface Andy.
Jeez.
He doesn't want to say him.
He doesn't want to say his name? Why? That guy should fucking buy a billboard in Times Square with that dick.
We're not giving anyone's names.
By the
They
way-
say to give you a name, but man, holy shit.
That is a piece.
Some good ones, though.
Speaking of Merkface Andy, we were just, the episode hasn't aired because it was recorded for today.
I know.
Yeah. But
So
he's
you going through a breakup.
shit.
By the way, this episode we're discussing next week, next Wednesday. I know we're not
You
supposed
say
to
we're not
talk
on the breakup.
about it, but we're going to tell people when
It's
they're
already
gonna
been
fucking
discussed.
hear
Yeah,
the
we're
episode.
so our timelines are so off.
We're like
We
Terminator.
discussed it.
You and your girl.
Uh-huh.
And you're working it out.
Probably.
Okay.
You lured
Jacob,
us.
don't look at me like that.
You lured us in the shit all over.
Well,
You think if the girl that
Soder's
my-
about to get wound up. This happens to him
no,
a
because I
lot.
saw Soder on the Soder on the subway yesterday.
You think if the girl
I was
that
in a
broke
different-
my heart didn't offer to take me parasailing with Wesley Snipes' nephew, I wouldn't want to go, but I would say no.
Well, you're better than I am.
Because I drew a line in the sand while we were having this bonfire.
What did she say? I could explain this better to your pee hole with my mouth.
Why don't we lick up inside? But we saw.
Look, was it a lie, or is this my pussy sitting on your face?
I like that you say it like a car salesman.
Now, was that a lie that I just told you? Was that a lie I just told you, or was I just making you a mind-blowing deal?
I'm just here to do two things for you: give you a discount and show you where I can put my pussy.
We jumped the gun. I do it every time for a buddy. He's like, fuck this chick. She's a piece of shit. She lied to me. And I'm like, pig, piece of garbage, fuck her.
Wait, we discussed it.
I hope she gets attacked on a bus on the way home tonight.
And we discussed this on our episode next Wednesday.
Yeah.
But we asked you,
I know.
can we attack?
Yeah.
You said, in my eyes, it's over.
Right.
How hard did she have to work to fix this?
Goddamn hard.
Pretty hard or really easy?
No, hard.
How many?
I saw you yesterday.
Yeah, but you went like this.
How many hours?
Well, hold on. I saw Merkface get off the subway. I was like, Andy, hey. And he's like, hey. And I was like, are you all right? Are you doing okay? And he goes, I'm in a good place. That's what he said. That's what he said.
I've been there, dude. The same girl, my Christmas,
before Legion
my
Escapes.
famous Christmas story, man. My famous Christmas story that's on the show. That girl, man, is the same thing. When you're like, you know what, things are okay. Like all that stuff that's pretty clear that she was fucking me over.
Yeah.
I'm just making that up. She's convinced me I'm just making that up, and she's a great chick who's just doing the right thing.
Can I tell you where I'm at?
Mm-hmm.
I was worried that was going to happen, and now I'm upset that I don't even have the chance for that to happen.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's like even when you're at that point where I'm like,
how fast?
It took a long time.
No, it didn't.
Well, first of all, it probably took a long time. It's been 2 days. We found out about this
48 hours ago.
Not even. Yes,
Not even.
Exactly. Not even.
Yeah.
It was evening.
The last
afternoon.
A day and a half ago.
We were up in the office having a great old time, talking about how we're all heartbroken except Jay and Christine, who apparently now have the greatest relationship on earth because that love guru came in here and said that they're just basically like the country buffet of relationships, which is great.
Yeah.
All the choice you want.
It's all that butt play.
It's all butt play. And then we're all here brokenhearted, and you said you were going to seek and destroy, and you didn't.
Seek and destroy wasn't the phrase I would use.
It's one of my favorite Metallica songs, so I'll absolutely.
We got your dick sucked 3 times that night.
By me! In a Brazilian soccer jersey.
To my defense, you caught me an hour after I had found out information.
And that's
that
when
was
you make
seething.
all permanent decisions at the height of anger.
Yes.
Coming in very hot.
But listen, I get it, because, like I said, I was really worried, like, oh man, I have the PR work I've done against this girl dumping me is
right.
I can't pull it back.
No.
I mean, calls to my mom, calls to friends, calls to people I barely know.
We hate this slut.
Wait, are you talking about his?
No, yours. I was going.
Oh, I don't think she's a slut as much as she's just a cold-hearted
But
person.
I'm just letting you know that I hate her for you.
I love
buddy.
you.
That's all.
But you know what? Guess whose team you're on?
Yours.
Yeah.
Always.
Guess who else is on my team? Lou. Guess who else is on my team? Jacob.
Yeah.
Guess who else is on my team? Andy.
Right.
Guess who else is on my team? Christine. Guess who else is on my team? Alec Baldwin.
Oh, man, that's right. You had a whole thing with him today about this.
We talked about it, and you know what I'm not going to do? Let
Great
my
advice.
team down. However, if she does text
letting
me
you down?
and want to have a cup of coffee, obviously I
We have a cup of coffee?
I don't think so.
You'd see, for me, again, this is us. This is our difference here. And I'm not an angry person, not a mean person.
No.
I'm trying to be funny. I'm polite.
Very loving.
I'm a very loving person. I love hard.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, though, like, if she would have a cup of coffee, like, I'd be like, are we going to fuck at the end of that, possibly?
That's a Jayism, though. I don't have that. I can't drop that kind of hammer.
Can you not? You might be right. You might be right. Maybe you can't, but
I don't think I can.
It's just,
I just don't think
it wouldn't sound right coming from you.
No, it would be very douchey coming off me. I think you can get away with it being cool.
Fat? Go ahead. You want to say fat, you piece of shit?
No, why would you?
I know. I'm just
throw that on me. I'm saying
that was just the funniest thing. It is sort of because there is an element that is the reason. Like, look at harmless old fat Jay throwing around a fucking.
No, because I feel like if I had the same kind of like cool, fun, open energy that you had,
sure,
it would come off as like fun and open and like
my whole public persona is rooted around. I'm a dirty comic.
But if I were to be like, hey, how about we get some pussy going? That would look like a bad guy.
It sounds gruff.
Yes.
When I'm almost making the point to say like, oh, I'm not being gruff. I'm just being kind of silly. And this
which
we're talking about pussy. Yeah.
Nail. But I got it. I that's not me.
Got us pictures of a butt plug, dude. And that was a fantastic. I want to know about that girl.
I hope she emails. Butt plug.
I hope she emails back. I want to know more about her.
Want you to butt plug me?
Her story is going to be great. Whatever it is, I want to know more about this girl.
Well, I mean, look at that. It looks like it's censored.
It does. And by the way, it's like a picture. It's like right out of the shower. Like
Andy called it out that she has a towel wrapped around her head.
If you're listening and you know who you are, because let me just let you know, without exaggeration, you're the only butt plug pick we got so far. So you know who you are.
Lady,
you turn me up when I'm down.
You get out the shower and put a butt plug in.
Send 40.
Wow.
I mean, that's just fantastic. Jacob, you get like a little introverted on pictures like this. This is too much for you, huh?
Jacob.
Yeah.
Jacob, welcome to my side. Team sensitive.
Is that right? Like, that's too much for you.
Team imagination.
You don't see that, and you're like, I'm like, I hope I meet this girl.
Team imagination.
I hope she's somewhere near where I'll be at some point. Like, this girl's great.
All I know is I want to travel with.
Too much for me.
I want to travel with this woman to give her things to hold. Here's my keys.
Here's my keys. Can you hold my wallet while I go on stage?
Wait, I want to know what Mike in New York's talking about. Amber Rose and Kanye butt stuff. What's up? Hey, Mike.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hey, what's up, dude?
So, Amber Rose, earlier today, Kanye West went after Wiz Khalifa for a misunderstanding a tweet, and he really roasted Wiz. Look, fucking terrible. Awful watching it happen. But
today,
Amber Rose came out and said, oh, Kanye, you upset because I'm not there to play with your asshole anymore? Hashtag finger in the booty ass bitch.
Wow.
The meme generation that's coming out of this is just pure gold.
Mike, that's our Bonfire Twitter reporter, Mike, live on the scene. We got to go see all this shit.
You know what's kind of funny?
Thanks for the report, Mike.
Thank you, Mike. That's crack reporting, my friend.
Crackle.
We're going to talk about this. Yes. Crackle, Mike. Something like this, like, where would you go with this? Like, I get she's like sticking up, I guess.
I would put a picture of 3 of my fingers on Twitter and go, you weren't enough.
She's sticking up for Wiz Khalifa. I get that. That's her husband, I think.
That's what I mean.
Or boyfriend.
Her baby's daddy.
And she was with Kanye West, and I get it, but like, doesn't again, that's what I do not possibly, maybe you do, this is a good conversation,
okay, let's have it.
The ego that can handle. Like, if Christine, we talked about this before. I know me and you off air have talked about this before. If Christine, like, was notoriously, like, there was, like, fucking 4 comics that I'd see all the time that fucked her also, like, we wouldn't be together.
Yeah.
Not because she's a piece of shit, because I can't handle that.
It's very hard to handle someone in the same field dating. Whenever you date in the field you work in, you're going to run across people that just happens. You're going to break up.
I mean, that's how I felt bad for remember Chris Humphries? Remember that dude with Kardashian?
Like, for the Nets at the time.
He's following just like all this famous fucking dicks just playing Ray J video.
Reggie Bush.
Yeah, but the Ray J video, and it's like now she's the one that you have to believe her at night when you're like, I love you so much. We're going to be together forever.
You're my baby.
That's tough, man.
Very hard.
That's fucking tough.
Well, that almost falls under the law of like, not as bad, but almost like with porn stars, where you're like, hey, when your kids, you know what I mean? Like, if you go home with a porn star and she's like, but I love you. And you're like, yeah, but you were getting fucking jacked.
Yeah, just jacked. So my point almost with this is like, when I look at the girl saying, I get it. So Kanye West and Wiz Khalifa are in a beef, I guess, in some way. And her thing to go at Kanye West is like, you don't have me there. It's like to Wiz Khalifa, you're almost like, can you not yell out publicly, remind everybody that you used to fuck this dude?
Yeah.
You know, that's what she's doing.
Amber, hi.
Like, here's the
thing. I'm over here wondering if you don't have to tell the whole fucking
I get the point. You're trying to say he's like, you know, some fucking, it's like queer, I guess, or he's like, you know, it's gay because you like me to put fingers up your ass. One, I like fingers up my ass.
So guess what, Amber Rose? You just sold another Kanye album to Big J.
Oh, yes, I didn't like him. A fellow butthole play lover?
Yeah.
Jacob,
who is that? Jacob, go get her.
Jacob,
go get her.
She's a coworker. I know her.
What's her name?
I don't know her name.
Her name is Manon.
Manon?
Yeah, Manon. M-O.
All right. Hey.
The people who make
by Manon.
Close.
Deodorant?
By Manon.
But do you get what I'm saying? All this is doing
has got some TFers though.
Like, first of all, it's a stupid thing to say because is she trying to explain to us? Is Amber Rose trying to explain to the world that like I would reluctantly finger his ass? Like it was clearly some shit you guys would do together. Well, how are you insulting him by that? I don't get it. I don't get the insult. The guy likes to finger up his ass, like big whoop.
Welcome to Tuesday in the Oakerson household.
Who is that? Who is that really? You know what's funny? For all the rejection I am, a lot of times I got to give Christina a nice little, not tonight. Not on the butthole.
There it is. No butt.
No, the eggs.
Wait till Friday.
No. We had taco dinner, so no.
Don't unplug me.
No, I am hanging on by a very thin thread.
Don't touch my butt. Oh, you know what
all Amber Rose is doing in this tweet to me is reminding the world that you used to fuck. Like you're the whore bag who gets tossed around from rap star to rap star. And you picked the far less famous one.
So what's worse, for Wiz Khalifa to have Kanye be Amber Rose's ex, or when you see someone like Sierra? Is that how you say her name?
Sierra.
She was dating Future, had a kid with him, and then now is with Russell Wilson of the Seattle Seahawks.
Dude, the basketball guys are trading off pussy left and right too, man. It's fucking these again. That is one of the real signs of like the lack of the anti-slut shaming movement breeding the like, hey, I'm a whore, loud and proud fucking movement.
Okay,
because like there's no humility. These girls get tossed around. Like the girls who would fuck every rock star back in the day wrote books because there's like fucking
they
five.
They were learned.
No, because there was like 5 of them. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's like these there's these like celebrity like fucker chicks who just go around just. Dude, Matt Barnes. I read that story in the thing. Matt Barnes drove 95 miles to go knock out fucking Derek Fisher because he's fucking his ex chick. It's like, girls, don't fuck every.
Girls.
I mean, look, whatever goes wrong. Lamar Odom now has to rationalize that a guy he played basketball against is fucking his kid's parents. Like, it's weird, man. I mean, love happens where it happens, but you can look outside the fucking NBA. There's several stories about like some rapper or somebody being kicked out. Like there's several stories. I think Lil Wayne's one of them in one of the places. A rapper being kicked out of a fucking game or banned from an arena because the rapper's ex-girlfriend is now fucking an NBA star. It's like
that's weird.
That stupid club world, man. And these girls are just like, I suck all these. There was girls who did it. They said like Sean Kemp had chicks.
Sean Kemp had like, 12 kids?
Yeah, like 12 kids all around the country with just these one-night fucking stands. But those girls didn't like at least publicly, it was always Sean Kemp's thing. It wasn't like they had Sean Kemp's kid and fucking Clarence Weatherspoon's kid, Anthony Mason's kid.
What about, remember Superhead? She wrote a book.
Exactly, because she did all those guys. But now every half B-level, C-level R&B singer is sucking in fucking 15 basketball players and football players.
Yeah, we got to get into the NBA.
We got to produce that album.
What?
Yeah?
Oh,
perfect. Yeah.
Steven in Philly, what's up, man?
Gentlemen, how are you today?
Good. How are you doing, dude?
Are you Steven Singer from Philadelphia?
Steven Singer.
The other corner of Ethan Walmart.
On the other corner of Ethan Walmart.
I hate Steven Singer.
Why do people hate me? Because I make the lowest prices on the cool. Now, gold dipped roses.
Gold, you Steven Singer, you son of a bitch.
I hate you, Steven Singer.
So you said you knew. What's the story? Because we were obviously talking about chicks that bang half of the Eastern Division.
Yeah, well, that's correct. I actually went to college at Penn State, and I knew a girl in college. Started off literally just how an athlete starts off in college. This girl went down the line.
She was fucking for scholarship.
Exactly.
She was making everybody feel good for getting fucked by Sandusky in the showers.
She's like, guys, I rinse off.
I miss congeniality.
Hey.
Too soon. No, so this girl legit fucked a ton of college football players. Okay. So now I'm 29 years old. This girl's a year younger than me, 28. She's never had a job and literally took it to the pros after college. So she graduated from college. She lives in a major city on the East Coast. Won't give the city out.
Sure.
But she has not only gone through NFL players who basically fly her to exotic places, but also NBA players.
Yes.
Now you said she makes a fortune off of it. Is she getting pregnant by them, or is she just staying the hot side one?
Hot side one. So
I mean, that's a role you can play.
But you have to be able to. You have to compartmentalize a lot of things in your life,
and you have to stay in shape. It's like the army. You have to keep your brain, your emotions locked up, and your body tip top shape.
But that girl is going to have a hard time loving for real ever. That's a real thing, man.
That's true. And you know what's crazy about that? It's like it really is the compartmentalizing of everything, where it's like, I like this lifestyle. And I want to keep this lifestyle.
And there's a million girls who will call and fight and argue about that. But if you like fuck for money and stuff ever, when they go, it's like, well, I can just compartmentalize that. Goes, you're selling some part of your soul that will always be a problem in a guy who actually loves you.
Yeah.
It'll always be a thing.
What's scary for her though, guys, is she's also like just how professional athletes, their time runs out as they get older. She's getting near that point of retirement. So like, She had like candid conversations with when I come back home. We still kind of hang out with her. She's had candid conversations and like doesn't know what to do with her life in the next step. So it's a fucking crazy.
She should because the money on it, the money is all short term. Like even if they're giving her cash for like to get a car and stuff, it's not like when she stops fucking them and they're not going to fall in love with her. Probably, you know what I mean? Like her money she's making off it is basically like small time bills and vacations and all that kind of fancy shit. But
she should do what great college athletes do and just go open a car dealership in the city that she whored. She's like, hi.
I forgot.
Hi, I'm Jenna, and I've been sucking people off since '86. This weekend, we're stiff-arming prices and taking blows to our face. So you walk away with a deal.
I'm laying heavy ropes of discounts on you.
I'm sucking down prices till you walk off this lot.
Yo, I forgot to bring this up, guys. So she actually brought home, not on two separate occasions, professional hockey players for Christmas, like around her family.
Okay.
Like, it's a weird. She's got this weird thing going on, and her fucking family is completely oblivious to like she's driving Audis and fancy cars and going on these vacations.
And she doesn't have a job.
No, never had a job.
See, and by the way, that money is insane because what that shows you is like those are. Isn't it amazing that an NBA player, like a real fucking dude, like a James Harden level or Kevin Durant, level contract, can really do things like, I'm gonna buy you outright cash a fucking awesome car just to keep you around on the side.
Yeah, just so
That's
you can.
fucking.
These aren't tier 1 players, guys.
She what?
Tier 1 players.
She what?
They aren't tier 1 players.
They
They're
aren't
not,
tier 1
top
players.
level players. They are not.
That's hilarious.
She's fucking kickoff team dick.
That's fucking really hilarious.
This guy's a punt. This guy covers punts for the Bengals.
John Dernbos.
him.
Yeah.
John Dernbos, the long snapper for the Philadelphia Eagles.
I don't know if
those
you
are
guys,
names I know.
You guys don't know this, but you can stay in the game a long time when you only fuck punters. You don't take a lot of dick damage. Those guys got
she can get money from that guy for 25 years.
Yeah, she's like, this guy hasn't missed an extra point since '97.
But it was just good. It was good.
It was good.
So I can't hang out tonight. Adam Vinatieri's coming over to take me out.
Guys, yeah, like the girl that, like,
John Akers is coming to get me in a limousine.
It's almost like the position that you whore at is like the position that you play in the NFL and the damage you take. So like if you're getting banged out by just jacked running backs, you're done by 24, just like them.
Yeah.
Just like their knees are all shredded. And if you keep quarterback dick or like kicker,
you
special
don't want to be
team dick,
you don't want to be blue chip
and lineman dick. I mean, good luck. You're 2-3 years of horror.
I mean, if you pick your fucking dude to be Reggie Bush, like that was a sad quick one, man. What if you came out of the gates?
Yeah.
And you were like, and you're the girl, and you go, all right, let me pick my pro athlete to jump on right now. And
So
I'm
you're
gonna
doing
ride
a
this
dick draft.
I'm going to ride this guy to the fucking bank.
Yeah.
And you go with like RG3.
Yeah,
That's
number
a
one.
toughie.
Number one pick in the dick draft.
You get 4 years.
We've got Ashley from Arizona State.
You get 4 years of him, but of like, making good money and playing. But
he's married.
But let's just say I'm making an example.
Well, he
of
was
it.
dancing with my ex-girlfriend at a wedding a bunch.
No shit.
I never told that story.
No, but hang on. If he came out and you latched to him,
yeah.
Well, I want to hear it. But you get 4 years of RG3 meaning anything.
Okay.
Because his career's falling apart.
Wow, I think he could be okay if he went somewhere else.
It's just, here's the thing. But maybe not. He came out of the gates like you're getting ready to watch the next fucking like thing, like
Yes.
big thing.
Yes.
Vince Young, same thing. These
Yes.
guys that come out, you're like you're about ready to see, and they just come and go.
Yes.
You can't check that. I mean, like no one jumped on Tom Brady. I mean, that's what's his. That's
Yeah,
why,
but
that's
they
why
did,
his,
though.
That's why his story's so great. He was like, what was he, 6th round?
Yeah, but Moynihan, that hot actress, like he was getting.
No, listen, fucking a backup quarterback is fucking Jewel right now. You know what I mean? She's like, I'm just saying, like, that's like
we got to find out who's fucking that golfer.
Oh yeah, well, actually, I looked in the 5 facts about her that you should know. It said, and one of them is it appears she's single.
I just jumped into cold water. So here's what I was going but you're right. How do you gauge which athlete do you whore it to? But that's why this girl plays numbers.
What if you pick Matt Leinart?
That's great though. That guy's got a long career. He's a career backup.
Is he still?
I mean, I don't think he's in the league. I don't think he's in the league anymore, but he lasted 7 years as a backup.
Okay, you're right. That's not a bad pick.
It's
right.
not bad.
But here's the thing, like, I don't know, but he's not the level I'm saying of like a guy where it's like a fucking star.
Yeah, you don't want to like throw your money like an Andy Katzenmoyer. Remember him? He was at Ohio State and he went to New England Patriots. Everyone's like, this guy's going to be the truth, like one of the best linebackers.
And it's hard to pick, man, because the thing is, in college, these guys all, like, if you're watching, I learned one thing pretty young, watching a little bit of high school sports and pro, like, practices. Yeah, if you're watching the guys on a regular basis, you just can't, because they're such high-level athletes in your eyes, you can't believe that you're like, well, this guy, the guy, Justin Wright, who I believe now has gone completely a mental case. I think he told my brother that he might be Jesus.
Okay.
Like, he's lost it a little bit. He told me he wanted to send me, he said he wanted to send me a prototype because he's got a clothing line out. By the way, if he saw me, he could probably still bench press more than me and beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
He goes, I wanted the prototype. Who
is this guy?
This guy, Justin, who was like the dude I went to high school for 1 year that had a football team.
Okay.
I became good friends with him. I was still friends with him. We don't really talk very much. He was the dude. I mean, he was like the return guy. He was the running back. He was the backup quarterback. He was the cornerback. And he was great. He just was a sick athlete of football.
Yeah.
He was fast, super strong. He was really strong. But like thin, in shape guy, you know what I mean? Black dude. He was fucking great. And when you watch that, you're just like, well, he's going to be a fucking star. Like you're watching a guy. One day he has a thing to say in his mind, like, I'm going to play for the Eagles one day. You'll see. I'll just do it. Like, I would have believed you. And now I think he does like IT work.
Okay.
And he went to Rutgers. Like, I think he hurt himself right away. He went to Western Connecticut at one point. He chose higher scholarships, like more scholarship, but not full. He took full ride for lower level schools.
Yeah.
But I mean, didn't excel in college football at all. But in my mind, so when you see that guy right there, that's what I'm saying. So how do you pick if you're a girl? If you're like, I'm going to be a whore, and I'm going to pick like one or two. I'm going to pick a basketball guy and a football guy.
It sounds like you're picking out toys.
Yeah, but I'm saying like Evan Turner was like fucking amazing in Ohio State.
Yeah,
and then went to the Sixers, and he was like on his best day, okay.
Well, that's just the whole thing. It's like you got
in the rest of his career, he'll be a journeyman, all right guy.
Maybe, Steven, do you know what kind of athletes? You said she takes second-tier athletes.
Well, I was about to give you guys her biggest land. Am I allowed to give a name?
Yeah.
Brandon LaFell.
That sounds like a kid I went to middle school with that died in a car accident.
Wide receiver on the Patriots. Brandon LaFell.
Oh,
okay. Let's see.
Sing it, Jacob.
I want to see the level of dude she's getting.
Yeah,
this guy's a looker.
Yeah, if she's getting
could he get Paige Spearneck?
I love Paige Spearneck. Don't talk about our angel like that.
Oh, okay, I see. She goes for the black D. LaFell did make me believe that this was going to be a white fella.
A French last name. He must be. His family must be from France.
Brandon LaFell. She was nailing him. Yeah, I mean, good looking guy. Guy's definitely got a piece. I'm sure of it.
Now, Steven, you've known her since college. Is she smoking hot?
Yeah, so the big hit with her is she is Italian with a gigantic ass. The black guy is like she can't walk through cities without getting hounded.
Were you going to say she can walk through a Popeyes, you asshole?
Are you in love with her?
No, but I actually have an interesting question for you guys. My buddy hooked up with her 4 years ago. He's not an athlete. He was just like a random drunken hookup with her.
Yeah.
Where does he fall there? Like, is that grimy? Is that okay?
No, good for him. She's a pro. He got a pro deal.
Fair point. Yeah,
it's like Yankee fantasy camp. He got to fuck with the pros. Fuck. He got to get in there. Yeah. No, dude. Thanks for calling in. We're gonna put you on hold because Merkface Andy has like a bunch of questions. He wants to know with athletes.
Yeah. Stay on the phone with Merkface. Man, I gotta say one thing. Thanks, Steven. Thanks, Dan.
I don't.
Put him on hold right now, or you're gonna lose him forever. Thank you, Steven.
Whatchamacallit? I was going to say something. Oh, first of all, but we don't have to take this call. But yes, John, New York, good fact checking. And I did mean David Akers. I'm a fucking shithead. You know what? I was going to give an excuse, and I was going to do an old, like, man, I smoke a lot of pot, and blah, blah. But it's like, no, I should have known David Akers.
And
that was stupid. I'm sorry, John. Thank you for the call.
The Bonfire, we jump into the fire together.
Yeah.
I should have known David Akers.
Because he played for the Niners, and you didn't know David Akers. And you know who I meant, too.
I know. And you know what? We appreciate our campers.
I really, like, for some reason, blanked on, and then I was trying to, you know what it was? While I was saying it, I was trying to think of, the name of the half-foot kicker that kicked the 70-yarder back in the day?
John Dempsey.
No. Something Landry.
John, it's old Ned Landry. It's old...
Maybe Ted Landry?
Old Leadfoot Dempsey.
Old Leadfoot Dempsey.
Old Bing Jacob. Old Jacob. So, I swore I told this story on the Bonfire about RG3 dancing with my ex-girlfriend at a wedding.
Have? But did it go deeper than that?
It got she started getting like super drunk. And I don't drink. And I was like, hey, so here's what happened.
Let me see your RG9.
I'm going to wear it like a wristwatch. He's married. So his wife was just, all right. So one of my friends I grew up with, and this is an NFL coach, coach for the Washington Redskins. And he got married. And I went out and I took my girlfriend at the time to the wedding. We go to the wedding. There's a bunch of Redskins. There's a bunch of coaches there. And there's a bunch of players there.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Was it cool?
Yeah, it was fun. It was a really fun wedding. And
so you were there?
I was there.
RG3 was at the wedding?
Yeah.
This is great.
And we're at by the way, met him in the elevator because my friend had coached on the team with him.
He was like, yo, you see that big old white bitch Betty out there? Yeah. I'm going to lay up in that. Real right nice.
Yeah, I love that he's talking like an evil character.
I know, and I also picture he picks his teeth, and he has gold teeth. Like,
who this big head white dude with his fat ass chick?
Because he's got those braids. He has this little black girl, but he goes, baby, let me tell you something. Enjoy it now because she's going home with RG3, baby. 333. He talks like the Pope of comedy on Pope of comedy, y'all.
But he was super nice.
Well, he's trying to fuck a chick.
Yeah. And then he's married and his wife was there. And we go to the wedding, and it's a fun wedding. And then at the reception, everyone's dancing. And my girlfriend at the time had a very, I assume, I don't know, I haven't seen it in a while, great butt. And she's dancing, she's having fun. I don't really dance. You know what I mean? And I'm there with all my high school friends. And we're like sitting there, and you look out on the dance floor, and she's like dancing.
Oh, she's busting it down too, right?
And there's all these like two.
She's looking good, right?
Yeah, two offensive linemen, and RG3 are like throwing and dancing. And I'm sitting there watching, and I leaned over to my buddy Garape, and I go, one more song, and I'm going to collapse that left knee, and the whole state of Virginia is going to hate me. But they were like, the best part was, because you try to be cool in that situation. You're like,
she's looking over at you, giving like thumbs up, like, RG3,
dude,
right?
totally.
Crazy. And I guess you're like, have a great time, babe. You black cock whore.
No, but what I was thinking is, she kept doing this. She kept coming over and going, I'm friends with NFL players. I was like, you're not friends with them. I started breaking where I was like, they're not your friends. They don't want to listen to stars. So she starts.
You don't have enough room in your tiny body for what they're delivering.
Your lobby would be full. So they're like, she just starts by the way, the bartender also wants to bang her, so he's loading her up with double margaritas.
Jesus Christ, man. What a fucking horrible thing they have to deal with. Constantly.
Smoking a hot girlfriend, it's a very hard thing to deal with. And
I guess I wouldn't know. Soder,
your girlfriend's beautiful.
Thanks for saying that.
Classically gorgeous.
That's
See
not
what he does?
you meant.
See what the abusive relationship he does?
That's not what you meant.
I try to say, I can't be as dirty. He's like, why? Because you're not fat. I never said that. Never said that. Never about Christine.
So now I'm fat and Christine's ugly. So it all makes sense.
I hate you, dude.
Well, I guess now it makes sense why we're together, Christine, and we're all just in the butt stuff together. So later on, you can finger my butt like some kind of queer Kanye West.
You mental fucking terrorist.
Look, now I'm breathing weird again.
I don't want to give you a heart disease. So anyways, but we're like dancing, and it's one of those things where the bartender's in love with her, so he's feeding her margaritas, and she's just like dancing, and it just got to the point where I was like, yeah. Like, I got there and tried to dance.
On the house. Maybe later you can swing by my house.
Looks like your square boyfriend's going to be asleep before he knows what to do with you.
Why don't we grab a bottle of JMO, head up to my room?
By the way, she got hammered, and I had to take her back home. Just like to the point where you're like, that died out.
She got hammered?
Hammered.
And didn't even fuck that night.
Yeah, she was loading up with double margaritas.
That sucks, though, because that's the night you want to fuck the most, because you're like, oh, man, like, I got a chick that fucking girls, or girls, you have a chick that, like, all these well-known dudes are throwing it at hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Christine, you better get hit on by some celebrities quick.
No, stop it, Christine. I think you're classically beautiful. I think you're a great person. Now, see, Jay's going to probably say that I'm hitting on you because I'm saying nice shit to you. Because that's what he does.
He is hitting on you. And
no,
that's the only reason I'm going to fuck you tonight.
Oh.
You're so lucky. And I'm going to come in your butt. No questions asked, says the love guru.
I think this love guru, signed off on your guys' shit like a cop that doesn't care. It's like, yeah, street justice, whatever works. Get the job done.
Do we have to take one more break, or can we just ride it out? We'll take one more. We'll take a quick one.
How quick can we take?
Because I want to come back. I want to watch this video. We're going to watch this video.
Quick, right now.
Okay.
Bye, Bonfire.
All right, Bonfire. Crack.
Yeah, crack, burn. Burn, baby, burn.
And now back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
A game of chess is like a sword fight.
Wu-Tang Wednesday on the Bonfire. Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Oakerson.
Yeah.
We've had a fucking fun, weird, awesome, fun show.
Yeah.
And I just want to apologize to you for the first 20 minutes. I was in a little bit of a mood.
Were you?
Yeah, I was just, kind of bummed out.
From what?
This stuff we were talking about.
Had a good day.
I know, I had a good day, but I was just, sometimes one of those cloudy thoughts gets in your head.
I'm trying to remember which one it is.
But I'll tell you this.
The chick stuff?
Yeah.
That was wearing you down.
Yeah, a little bit. But then we came in here, my good buddy Jay.
I thought you were fucking on fire, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. You were.
You always
had the torch. And Kurt Metzger laying down suppress fire for that.
Kurt Metzger, that was fucking, that's classic. And then the Love Guru came in. We got some great drops out of her.
And then we got some butt plug picks in the middle, which lifted everyone's spirit.
I mean, that just really made my day. And I will say, in this thing, now, we don't know, obviously, if that she's able to, but I will say, you want to get in the running for the VIP ticks sitting with the crew of the Bonfire for my special February 21st. I'd say butt plug girl's in the lead, but she'd have to get to New York, obviously. I don't know where she's from.
First off, you'd have to say you wanted to go to the show.
Yeah.
But now...
I mean, she's in the running if she wants.
Brian, in New York City, what's up, dude?
Hi, guys. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, dude.
Hey,
buddy. So...
It's classic Ron and Fez, buddy.
You think...
I'm your buddy.
You think this girl has just laid down a gauntlet, Brian?
Of course. You absolutely need to start something of that nature. Whoever can top butt plug girl is definitely VVIP.
This is coming straight from the mouth of a camper.
It is a camper, and I'm saying, it's not me. It's not even me saying it, but I will tell you. I mean, this girl. I don't know where she's from though, but I would say right now you'd have to beat her. Does it say where? Oh, it does say it's in the Midwest.
Able to do Impractical Jokers.
See, she'd have to be in New. But you know what? I'll say, hey, listen, if she comes out to New York, she's got that VIP treatment of the night.
Here's the deal. It's your special.
There's an after party. There's a whole thing.
It's your special, so you pick the contest of what you want for VIP tickets to yours. It's yours.
You'd have to, at this point, top a girl who does a butt plug and anal beads.
But here's my question. Can points be afforded without using butt plugs or anal beads? Can you get points for being... By
the way, this should be also, in fairness, what I realize I'm doing right now is I'm actually screwing over any dude who wants to win these tickets. That's kind of shitty.
All right, so how are you going to fix it?
We should, there should be a female and a male winner, I think, of VIP.
All right, you heard it here first.
There's two shows.
It's my job.
There's two shows. Soder's going to be at both shows either way, for sure.
A
couple of the guys might be at both shows.
Tattoo? Because I already have tattoo. I can get Bonfire tattoo on top of LOS tattoo.
And then you got to get a big J arm. Then you got
That's pretty good. That might be one. You know, what I said before, we'll make it a photo. Why don't we do that photo contest? Just like whatever crazy, but it's got to be a photo of you in some weird way doing a funny thing. The girls can win, and the guys, because the girls sing, the best ones are going to be filth. Let's just be honest. The best ones are going to be filth. But for the guys, it could be like the funniest. It could be the most badass.
It could be a cool historical meme.
I would say, you know what would win to me? If you somehow got a snapshot recently with Alyssa Milano, I'd be like, I love Alyssa Milano, and that's a person like that would win.
Or maybe a Tony Danza.
Or a Tony Danza, exactly. Or some kind of thing like that would be amazing. But for the girls, what am I going to do with the girls other than it'd be great if it's some sort of a butt plug chick? Or maybe you're butt plugging another chick and you're fully clothed. I would accept that.
What if someone sends you a road pig, G.I. Joe?
An actual road pig.
Yeah. See what I did there? You see what I just motherfucking did there? Brian, thank you so much for calling in.
That's good, but I feel we're flushing it out.
You have just started a conversation.
Like, by the way, they do want to say, make sure that you have to be in New York City February 21st.
On your own dime. We're not talking about travel or lodging.
Yeah, I wish we had the capability to get you out here. We don't. We're simply saying if you can get here to the show, you are going to be taken care of well at the show, well at the after party. I will guarantee that. It's going to be a good time. Also, you want to give our plugs? What do you got this weekend, buddy?
I got Providence, Rhode Island, Friday and Saturday. Go get tickets, dansoder.com. You can also go to the Comedy Connection online and at Dan Soder on Twitter. Jay, hit him with all that gooey goodness.
I have this weekend, please, because the guy is freaking out. The Comedy Works in Albany. I think the problem we're running into is people think I'm doing the special. People from Albany will come down for the special.
And let me just step in here the way Kurt stepped in to defend Amy. I will defend my friend Big J. If you go see Big J, you're never going to see the same show twice.
You're not going to see the same show twice.
You will see the same show twice with me because I
will
to my jokes.
Listen, at one or two of the shows, I'm going to have to try to pump out a lot more jokes than normal and other things. I'm going to do my best. But I always promise you, if you come to Albany, you come to my special, you probably, even then, you're not going to see the same exact set. So I always play around with it. So please, get your tickets to Albany. Christine's going to, right now, she's going to tweet out for me and Soder shows this weekend, the ticket links. It's the Comedy Works in Albany. Friday and Saturday, 2 shows each night. Mike Fenoya opening for me, who's been on the show a couple times. You guys love Mike, so that's a great one to come see. And then the Comedy Club in Webster, New York next weekend. Those are my last 2 road gigs as of right now before the special taping. So if you're in the Webster, New York area, I don't know where that's at exactly. I know I got to fly there.
Yeah, it's actually
Have you done that club?
Very fun. Love
You've done that club?
Yeah, really love it. Good stay, good hotel.
Really?
Fun radio.
That's awesome. All right, great. So I'm doing that, not this weekend, but the weekend after. So
you'll have fun.
First week of February. So yeah, come check that out. Plus, I got Edmonton coming up. I got I'm doing Arizona, the comedy spot I think out there. Not the comedy spot. It's Stand Up Live.
Yeah.
The big club. Yeah, I got a bunch of dates coming up. Minneapolis, House of Comedy, some fun shit. So stay tuned for all that. BigJComedy.com. At Dan Soder, at Big J Oakerson. You know our steez.
Have a good weekend.
Follow at The Bonfire SXM on Twitter. Christine is laying down the entire show. Everything we're talking about, looking at. You get to follow along with us. Listen to the replays. We fucking love you guys, man. It's been a really, really fun week of radio with you, Dan. I got to tell you, buddy. This show is so fun, and the Bonfire fans are showing up on the road.
They're the best. The fucking best.
And it's so cool. Oh, shit.
Not back to the Bonfire, Kyle Kinane. Not yet.
We ran out of room. We bonfire too long, sucking each other's dicks. We love you guys. We'll catch you next Monday on the Bonfire.